Hi everyone, this is Jordan Simmons with Torch Prep. I want to walk you through the OST biology test. So what we're going to focus on in this video is going to be the timing and structure of the test, different types of passages, and some strategies that you can help your students with on this test. So the way the test is set up is there are two testing portions. Each of those are 90 minutes. Most questions are in reference to tables, graphs, and figures. This changes every year, but there's approximately 55 points available and approximately 18 to 25 questions per section. So this can change from year to year, but that's around how many there typically are. So the two types of passages, the first type of passage is a scientific application passage. So these are ones where students need to read the introduction, they need to read the background information, and they need to apply their own previous knowledge that they learned in their biology classroom to a given situation. Scientific recall, these ones are different. This is just simply recall. So what did they learn in the classroom? So the other type of passage is scientific recall. These ones are just simply, what did you learn in class, and answer simply on this question. So which of these structures are in an animal cell? Which of these structures are in a bacterial cell? What we love to have a conversation with students about is, what is a win for you? If you ask them that typically on a biology test or a math test, they'll say maybe a B or an A is a win for them. Well, on this test, unless someone's shooting for a 4 or a 5, they're not looking for a B or an A. Most students that you may be dealing with, you're just trying to get them to graduation. And to get them to graduation, they might just need a 3 on this test. So a win is actually a 40% on this test. To get a 3 on the biology test, they need to average about a 40% on the test. Think about what that could do for a student to change that conversation from, oh my goodness, I don't understand most of this test, I feel like I'm failing, I am not going to do well on this test, and they give up, to, hey, there's 60% of this test that it's actually okay if you don't know and you have to skip and you have to guess on them. We just need you to get 40% correct. We've really seen a huge shift in the way students attack the test, their motivation on the test, when they think about it this way. A code cracker, these are things in Torch Prep that are kind of our hill to die on strategies. So we tell students on this test, timing is not a major concern. They took the ACT a little while back with us. That test, when they took it, they have to fly through the science test. That is not the case on the OST. Another code cracker is to use the text-to-speech on every question. So I want to show you this tool right here. If they click the drop down here or they right click somewhere else on the screen, there is the opportunity to speak the question. So right here, click here to have the voice read the question and chart text. So we want all students to have questions read to them. Another code cracker, always read the introduction if there is one. So right here, read the introduction because it often gives them pertinent information to answer the question successfully. Also, another code cracker is know your cladograms. Most of the OST tests that we've seen in years past have at least one, often two, sometimes more cladograms. So be sure your students know how to use a cladogram. Be sure that they know how to use a tree versus a ladder when it comes to cladograms, but that's going to really help them get a lot of points because we see these so often on this test. So that's it for the biology test. There is another video that talks about how to actually work with the online test, the different types of interactive questions. So you can find that video on this page as well. But thanks for your work with students, and see you in another video.